Hello everyone, what is up? Firebeast889 here, welcome back to another video. Not sure how bad the glare is right now, so I'm not sure if you guys can really see the decks or not. Check on my camera. Looks like you guys can see the cards fairly decent, so this is going to be the Dinosaur versus the Burn deck. Honestly, I feel like this could go either way. Alright, forgot to do my little shuffling method here. Alright, y'all know how this works. It's heads, so dinos will be going first. Start off by throwing a card face down, activating my field spell, Lost World. Now, this card does all monsters on the field lose 500 attack and defense, except for dinosaur monsters. Once per turn, if a dinosaur monster is normal express summon, it allows me to express summon a Drac Egg token to my opponent's side of the field in defense. When your opponent controls a token, they cannot target monsters on the field with card effects except tokens. Once per turn, if a normal monster on the field will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy that many dinosaur battle monsters from my hand or deck instead. So we'll start off. I said field spell is activated. Assault Overeating Raptor. Whenever it's summoned, allows me to take a dinosaur type monster from my deck, either add it to my hand or send it to the graveyard. And we'll send my Pterodon to the graveyard due to a card effect. Since this card was sent to the graveyard by a card effect, allows me to express summon a level 4 or higher dinosaur type monster from the deck, but it cannot attack this turn. So the monster I shall summon will be... we'll go Superconductor Tyranner. Obviously, my opponent does get one Drac Egg token, so gotta get my dice real quick. There we go. Okay. One Drac Egg token. Alright, and that's pretty much my turn. Alright, opponent draws for turn. Alright, start off with 4 face downs, equip spell Master the Accursed, and hang on. Right, can't really use my card effects, so I'll have no choice but to end my turn. Draw for turn. Alright, check this one out. Alright. First one, I'm going to Link Summon for my Dino Wrestler Terra Paracrugron. using these 2 cards, and now my opponent gains another token, so far 3 of the slots are used. Here goes what this card's ability is. Well, currently I don't really have the field spell, so I can't use its ability. Activate spell card Tyrant Fusion. Tyrant Dino Fusion. 1 Link Monster. Well, 1 Link Dino Wrestler and another Dino Wrestler to fusion summon for Dino Wrestler Chimera T Rextal. If it battles my opponent, can activate spell and trap cards during the damage step. If it attacks its monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Alright, I'm going to engage Val with 3,500 and attack and destroy Foxfire, and my opponent loses 3,300 life points. Alright, and that is the end phase. So, draws for turn. I will go to activate this trap card. Since I did take damage, it allows me to inflict 700 damage to my opponent. Summon up Piercing Fire Ferret inside attack mode, and I will end my turn there. Alright. Opponent draws for turn. Summons in this Dino Wrestler and summons in Ultimate Conductor Tyranno by removing from play 2 dinosaur monsters from the graveyard. Face down card, Survival of the Fittest, gives my Ultimate Conductor Tyranno 1,000 more attack points. I'm going to activate my Ultimate Conductor Tyranno's ability. I will tribute my monster, send it to the graveyard, and all my opponent's cards become face down defense. And also my opponent does get its 3rd token. Alright, I'm now going to engage in battle with this and activate its ability. Now it allows me to destroy the card, inflict 1,000 damage to my opponent, and that is game 1. Dinosaurs 1 so far, burn. Deck 0. This deck's kind of useless when you can't really destroy opponent's cards. Alright, here we go. Alright, cut the decks. Usually I don't cut, but I'm just going to cut just because. Alright. It is Tells, so this time Burn deck will go first. Start off by setting a card face down. Set another card face down, and I'll summon in Solar Flare Dragoness at attack mode, and I will end my turn. And during each of my end phases, I am able to inflict 500 damage to your opponent. So now 500 damage. End phase 3,005 to 4,000. Face down card, along with another face down. Summon in Soul Overeating Raptor. Overeating Raptor's ability activates. Gonna need you to go ahead and do the same move. Send this card to the graveyard. Then I am allowed to special summon in Superconductor Tyranno. And my Conductor Tyranno cannot attack this turn. Alright, next I will... guess I'm going to have no choice but to end my turn. Actually, not. Wait, I can actually attack with this. This card will attack. Face down card will activate. This card. Tribute my monster. Opponent loses 1,500 life points. So now the attack target is gone. I'm also going to activate this face down card, Meteor Flame. Send 2 cards from my hand to my graveyard, and then inflict 2,000 points of damage to my opponent, and that is game 2. Alright, 1-1. So the winner of this next round will determine who moves on inside the tournament. Yeah! Alright. Alright, and I'm going to pause the video just for a second. Alright. Since I did pause it, I will cut the decks anyways, just so you guys do know that I didn't rig it. So, there we go. Decks are perfectly cut. Alright. It is heads, which means dinos go first. Going to start off by summoning in my Megalo Smasher X at attack mode. End phase, opponent draws for turn. This is going to be a quick match. Face up card, equip spell Mask of the Accursed. Once per turn during the standbys, my opponent loses 500 life points. The equipped monster can also not attack. Throw 4 cards face down, and that's it for me. And draw for turn. And before I do that, I will shuffle the hand. Just activate this card right here. Face up card, Ominous Fortune Telling. It allows me to inflict 700 damage to my opponent once per turn, as I guess the right card inside their hand. So you guys see me shuffle. Monster. Since it was a monster, opponent now loses 700 life points. Additional 500 due to my Mask of the Accursed. Another 500 doing me to end my turn due to Solar Flare Dragon. Activate Patinia Spell Backfire. Anytime a fire monster is sent to the graveyard, opponent loses 500 life points. Activate Fossil Dig. Allows me to add a level 6 or lower dinosaur monster from my deck to my hand. So we will do this one. Add Soul Overeating Raptor to my hand. Summon Soul Overeating Raptor. Whenever that card summons, its ability shall activate. You already know what I'm going to do. Special summon that. Going to send Tetrid onto the graveyard. Alright, and now I will special summon in these 2 monsters, since my opponent does control a monster. It allows me to summon in these 2 Dino Wrestlers. I will now link summon for my Dino Wrestler Terra Parokuru using my 2 Dino Wrestlers. Alright. Next, I shall activate Superconductor Tyranno's ability. Once per turn, I contribute a monster and inflict 1,000 damage to my opponent. This card cannot declare an attack with that turn. Activate that card. So we'll attribute my Dino Wrestler Terra Pterodactyl, inflict 1,000 damage to opponent. Engage in battle with Soul Overeating Raptor attack with 1,500. Face down card. Attribute Solar Flare Dragon. Opponent loses 1,500. Plus another one, which is 2,000. And so 300 life points for this side, 3,000 life points for this side. End phase, since this card still can't attack. Draw for a turn. Summon in Foxfire inside attack mode. Engage in battle. Foxfire will attack this card. Foxfire is destroyed. I lose 700 life points. And then due to my backfire, my opponent loses 500, and that is game. Alright guys, the winner of between the dinosaurs and the burn is the burn deck. So guys, do not forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.